This week on Outdoor Bound TV, we join Prostaffer John Herrmann and his dad Bill on a father-son trip north of the border for a little trout fishing action in northwest Ontario. Then it's off to the famous waters of Green Bay, Wisconsin, with the boys from Wolfpack Adventures, where we're in search of some of that Green Bay gold. What a fish.
That's just fantastic.
Here's a good fish.
This is what it's all about.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission by Matthews and Vortex Optics.
This is my life. The weekend warrior. No more production lines or deadlines. This is why I work 5 days a week. I need speed, power, precision. I expect no less than the best. This is my best. This is my chance. This is my mission.
Simple, efficient, powerful. Mission by Matthews.
Big Bear Down is your one-stop shop for rifles, shotguns, crossbows, and more. Big Bear Down carries all the hunting gear and accessories you need. We also offer deer attractant and mineral to keep them coming back again and again. Stop in today to check out our huge selection while you pick up your Wisconsin hunting and fishing licenses. Big Bear Down is still your destination for quality hunting blinds, stands, and game trail cameras. Big Bear Down by our distributing at 2 convenient Wisconsin locations.
Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. You know, getting a chance to spend a few days on the water with your father is probably something we all wish we could do more of. Well, Prostaffer John Herrmann and his dad Bill have been fishing together for over 40 years. Now the boys are in Canada getting ready to head out on the water. Let's join them in northwest Ontario right now.
John Herrmann here. I am up in Atikokan, Ontario with my father for our annual father-son fishing trip up here. We showed you guys some lake trout fishing and some bass fishing from up here last year. We're going to be doing the same, although we're up here in mid-August versus the end of June last year. So the trip's going to be more of a trout fishing and possibly some walleye action this year. And let's see if we can put one in the boat. There he is. The old Castmaster's working pretty good, probably a 26-incher. We'll get him back in the water and get us another one. It's a perfect day for this. We got a cloud cover, we got about a 5-mile-an-hour wind, and we got lake trout bite. There we have it. Another beautiful Canadian laker. get another one. That is a big lake trout. Holy mackerel. Wowza, is that a beast? I take everything back that I was saying.
He's never netted one this big before.
Wow! Nelly Baroo! Dude!
That's a keeper. And folks, this is what it's all about.
I just want to give you guys a little bit better look at this fish. This is truly a world-class lake trout right here. 37 inches long. He's probably 25 pounds, maybe even 30 pounds. Just a big old beast. Dad ended up fighting him well over a half an hour. And by the time we got him in, he was pretty much shot. I mean, he hasn't kicked, he hasn't done anything. So we made the executive decision to keep him. And so I don't know if Dad might get him mounted or something like that, but what a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Atikokan, Ontario. Just got up, having a little coffee, gonna have some breakfast. We got a pretty stiff northwest wind blowing today on our big trout lake, so we're gonna do a little something different and head to a small brook trout lake up the road and hopefully catch us some brook trout. There's some monster brookies in this lake, up to 7 and 8 pounds. The biggest I've caught is 26 inches, which is crazy big for brook trout. And hopefully show you guys some big Ontario brook trout, so stay tuned. This is our setup. We just got some fire line coming into a keel weight. This happens to be a 1 ounce keel weight. And then we've got fluorocarbon leader. I'd say it's about 3.5 feet. And then coming up to the business end of it, we just got number 6 hook, bait holder hook with 4 beads and a small spinner. So pretty simple rig. Anybody can use this. We're trolling right now. We've got a pretty stiff wind, so when we're going into the wind, we're going a little bit slower, somewhere in that 1.1, 1.2 range. And when we're coming downwind, we're going up somewhere in that 1.6 range. So we're catching fish both ways.
Well, we've been finding the bait trout. We want to get him back in the water so he can grow up to be a 25-incher. Well, they're getting bigger.
Well, I tell you what, we've been at this for 2.5 hours, and this is the 21st trout that we've caught. As you guys could see, we didn't get any of the big guys, mostly all little ones. I think Dad probably had a 14-incher was the biggest fish. But can't always get big fish, and we had a good time trying, so we're gonna pull out of the Brook Trout Lake here and head back to Clearwater West and hopefully catch us some lake trout tonight. So let's do it. And there was a bite. There's one, Billy. Stay with him. It's a little baby one. Hopefully gonna show you a whitefish right here. I better net this guy. I got it. And then hopefully I can catch me another one. But here we go. That's lake whitefish out of Clearwater West Lake up here in Atikokan, Ontario. Pretty cool little guys. They fight like Lakers. We'll get him back. I'm hooked up with what I believe to be a big whitefish, but it could be a Laker. We don't know. We're hoping it's a Laker. And unfortunately, this Laker is going to be our supper for tonight. And that's what we've been catching up here. And that's what makes Johnny Herrmann a happy, happy camper right there, kids. Oh man, we just been pounding the Lakers and the whitefish up here this week, and it doesn't get any better than that. I'm fishing with my pa. It's all good. Unfortunately, tomorrow we got to go home, and that's the bad thing.
Oh, it is.
There we go, about a 20-inch whitefish. Fun fighting fish, great eating fish. We're just pulling spinner harnesses on fluorocarbon line.
With a minnow.
With a minnow. Well, that's gonna do it for us up here in Atikokan, Ontario. We'll see you next time on Outdoor Bound TV.
Hey guys, congratulations on another great trip to Ontario, Canada. Hopefully you'll get a chance to fish together for years to come. Now don't go away, because right after the break I get a chance to do a little fishing on the famous waters of Green Bay, Wisconsin, where we're in search of some of that Green Bay gold.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Real Deal Mineral and HHA Sports. Real Deal G2 seeds. The results speak for themselves.
Optimizer by HHA Sports.
The Optimizer Kingpin marks the third generation of archery's #1 selling single pin adjustable sight. On the range or in the field, start ruling your kingdom today with the Optimizer Kingpin. The Optimizer Speed Dial. Extend the range and accuracy of your crossbow to the yard accuracy with a single reticle. Simply range, dial, and shoot. All Optimizer sight systems are made in the USA and carry a 100% lifetime guarantee. Ask for Optimizer at a dealer near you.
One tool that is designed to master every job out there. The new line of heavy-duty Ram trucks and commercial vans. At Colby Chrysler Center, we sell and service the full line of the hardest working, heaviest hauling trucks in industry, designed to keep you working. From light city minivans to heavy-duty diesel trucks, we have a great selection and award-winning service department to back it up, offering complete upfit on cabin chassis to interiors and exteriors. You'll find convincing value and significant capabilities in all of our commercial vehicles.
Welcome home to Colby Chrysler. Room Motors has been serving central Wisconsin since 1947 and offers a full line of quality Kubota tractors, mowers, and RTVs. Let the knowledgeable staff at Room Motors help you select the best Kubota RTV for you and your family. From weekend food plot maintenance to projects around your yard, you can count on Room Motors for all your quality Kubota products at both convenient locations.
Room Motors. Take the short drive up Highway 45 in Antigo and Burnhamwood.
Hey, morning, gentlemen. How's it going? I'm Jared. Very good. Yep, Jared. Good to see you. Good morning. Okay, so what we are doing is we're just getting set up on a new area. We're gonna take a look and see where the fish are set up. Most day by day, these fish, they'll move. It's a very shallow water. We're only in 7 feet of water here, but the fish can be in one area versus another almost day by day depending on the winds. And yesterday the winds blew real strong out of the west, so I know that the water over on that east side is going to be real dirty. It could make fishing tougher, so I want to find out just how far back our fish really start. So what I'm doing is I'm just cruising about 7 to 10, 11 miles an hour. Anything that my side imaging will keep up with. I cranked up the speed on the side imaging, and then I'm running a 2D and a down imaging split screen so that I can see everything and kind of get an idea of what it is that we're looking at. We're seeing a few fish here and there throughout, not the concentrations that we're looking for, nor are we seeing a whole lot of fish up and suspended. My sensitivity on my down imaging is more set for trolling, so I need to change that down, but you can still see that we're seeing a few fish down near the bottom. Not a lot of bait yet, but what we're doing, we're just kind of slow cruising and trying to figure out where it is that we want to set up, try to eliminate a lot of wasted time, a lot of wasted water. So between that and just having waypoints from history, certainly you want to know where it is that you're going and what it is that you're doing, but at the same time you don't want to fish old memories. If you got them in a spot one time, doesn't mean you're going to get them there 2, 3, 4, 5 years later. So you got to go out and you got to do your homework day in and day out, and you can still see we're seeing some marks in the lower couple 2 feet of the column. Those are likely what it is that we're looking for. I wanted to get just outside the edge of these weeds and have a look at it. So that's kind of what we're up to right now. When we get them, we're gonna go get them. What we're going to be doing is pulling crawler harnesses real slow. Now, part of that is just because that's what we've got on the line today. But also, I usually get a lot better feed. If you can locate yourself where they are, keeping the bait in the strike zone a little bit longer sometimes helps you put more in per pass versus covering a lot of water. That's what we are trying to do today, is try to dial it in. We're gonna keep them coming. I'm gonna take the board off here, okay. Then I'll go for the net.
Sheephead.
Yep.
Well, inevitably when you're walleye fishing, you're gonna pick up some sheephead, and that's exactly what we've got here.
Here we go, boss. Here we go. I just work here. You do the cranking. I just work here.
Our second hookup this morning. Now, the first one was a sheephead, and they are pretty much synonymous with a lot of the waters here in the Great Lakes, but I'm not sure what we've got here. This one feels like he's got a little more weight, so it may be a walleye or it's a bigger sheephead.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Another one synonymous with the walleye waters.
Well, here's another species that is also synonymous to many of the Great Lakes water. Now, this is a catfish. So we're using live bait, and specifically we're using night crawlers. So when you're using night crawlers and walleye fishing, you're gonna get a lot of these species of fish. We'll get them on the hook and get them back in the water.
So all I'm doing is we're just gonna work this guy across the others. I could be totally wrong, guys, but I think I got the right kind. I think we got what we're looking for here. There we go.
All right. All right, Jared.
There we go. Okay, who's up? There goes another one. We got a triple. Got him. All right. Nice.
Look at the incredible chaos here on Green Bay this morning. We rolled through, and I'm telling you, everything went off at
We
once.
had 4 of them on at a time. We've seen catfish, we've seen walleyes, we've seen sheephead. Just about everything right away on the first pass.
And I'm telling you, when they start to hit, they all go. And unfortunately, we lost a couple of fish there just because we couldn't get to them. So, Josh, you had one on. We were all working them. But this is some of the great fishing action you have out here on Green Bay. Incredible morning.
A lot of times with these walleyes, once they get hooked, they'll try to stay to the bottom. They'll come up because, well, the tackle that we're using has to carry all the other stuff with it. Let them go down. All right. That's the right line. All right. Nice fish.
Nice one. Well, that is exactly what we're looking for out here on Green Bay. Just another great specimen, great eater fish. Now, Jared, you were talking a little bit about the limits here on Green Bay. How does the limit situation work here?
Our limit after the opening of the fishing season is actually 5 fish per person per day, and your possession limit is twice your daily bags.
And a minimum size that we need to release?
Yep, minimum size limit here is 15 inches.
15 inches. So anything below 15 inches needs to go back to the water. Anything above we can keep for a daily limit.
Yep, you certainly can. We usually recommend anything over 21, 23 inches. If you can get a bunch of this, put some of that big stuff back. These guys eat up great, and it helps take care of the fishery.
That's right. These make great eaters. What a ton of fun out here on Green Bay in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's no good. Well, we're within 16 feet now. Can't give up now. Only 3 more feet. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah, it's a pail. It's a 5-gallon pail. That's I ain't never seen one that big before. Look at all the eggs in this thing. Oh yeah.
Look at the eggs in there. Now, we hooked this pail while we were trolling today, and you can see something's been using it to lay some eggs in it, so they've spawned in the pail. But more importantly, look at the zebra mussels on here, and that's really what causes a lot of the problems. Zebra mussels are an invasive species. They attach to just about everything down in the water, all the weeds and everything, and it tends to kill everything off, doesn't it?
Right. Along with killing off the vegetation, it eats all of the microorganisms that all of our bait is looking for. And as the food chain needs to be, the small fish feed the big fish, and that's what feeds us. So these guys actually are doing more harm than they are good.
Now, the key to controlling zebra mussels and other invasive species, and you've probably seen this in your states where they ask you to clean your live wells out, make sure there's no milfoil and some of the other invasive weeds that are on your boat. Follow those local regulations, help control the spread of these invasive species.
Let's just keep him right in. That looks like he's going to be real close to legal. So we're going to put him on the bump. We were trolling along and a fish came up, hit the bait on the inside, and ran up past us and grabbed onto another line on his way through. So we may have a bit of a tangle here. Finding some of this is going to be free. Okay.
Oh,
big
it's a big
sheephead.
That's a big giant sheephead. Look at the size of that sheephead.
Oh. As far as sheephead go, that's a dandy.
that is a trophy sheephead, no doubt about it. Unbelievable. Well, You get a lot of surprises when you're out here on Green Bay, and this was definitely a surprise. Look at the size of this sheephead. Have you ever seen one that big, Jeff?
Yeah, here and there, but that's definitely a good one.
That's a monster. Unbelievable.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Brewpub Pizza and Kalen's Fishing Baits.
Brewpub Pizza is specifically designed with the hungry in mind. It's big, it's bold, and it's outrageously delicious. Brewpub Lots of Matzo Pizza is made with your favorite premium meats and veggies, topped with over a half-pound of real Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. When you're looking for the ultimate pizza adventure, when you crave a really serious pizza that brings the great Brewpub experience, this is the one. Pick it up today at your favorite local grocer. Brewpub Lots of Matzo Pizza, the ingredients for a great time.
Jensen & Son Asphalt Paving and Maintenance, your #1 source for professional paving and driveway sealing in north central Wisconsin. Jensen & Son is a local, family-owned and operated business. We have all the resources to get the job done right. No project is too big or too small, and we strive to exceed your expectations on time, every time. For affordable pricing and high-quality workmanship, call us today for a free estimate. Jensen & Son Asphalt Paving and Maintenance. We top them all.
Since 1957, Meyer Buildings has offered full design and project management for your farm, equestrian, commercial, and storage building needs. Our recreational building line specializes in the design and construction of affordable, remote area buildings for the outdoorsman.
Bring your dreams to life with custom building solutions and Meyer Buildings. Whether it's a new vacation home, farm addition, or commercial project, our attention to detail is second to none.
My name is Jeff Meyer from Meyer Recreational Buildings. Call us today for a better way to build.
We handle your races, your jumps, and your trails. Isn't it time you give your daily driver the same love? AMSOIL's Signature Series Synthetic Motor Oil delivers 75% more engine protection against horsepower loss and wear than required by a leading industry standard. AMSOIL also offers a full family of snowmobile lubricants, giving you above and beyond fortification for your weekday and weekend vehicles.
Order direct online at qcamsoil.myamsoil.com.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by AMSOIL Synthetic Lubricants and Mountain Dew.
You know, the city of Green Bay, Wisconsin is not only a great fishing destination, it's a great destination for all outdoor activities. If you'd like to fish with the guys from Wolfpack Adventures on the Bay of Green Bay or on Lake Michigan, all of their information is right on the screen. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the Midwest, around the nation, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
You ain't gonna win with that!
Can you hold them up?
I don't know. Another Green Bay sheephead. Well,
listen to him grunt. You hear that?
yeah, he's grunting. He's telling me, put me back in the water.
We showed you guys a bunch of techniques and tricks that
we're hoping we might catch a walleye by accident, but
not worthy.
But Calmerton boys can talk fish.
We'll be right back after these messages.